Henry and Drubi were digging for gold. When Henry saw all that gold, he immediately started thinking about keeping it all for himself. At that moment, Drubi suggested they should split it evenly. Henry wasn't having it. He tied Drubi up against the wall and rushed straight toward the gold. He stuffed every last piece into a bag, not leaving a single nugget behind. Then he carried the bag over to the car, ready to drive away. But when he reached the car, he realized it was broken down. As Henry lifted the hood to take a look, Drubi suddenly showed up. He insisted the gold had to be divided fairly. Henry waved his hand, pretending he had no intention of keeping it all. Then he drafted a contract and handed it to Drubi to sign. The contract stated, if one of them died, the other would inherit everything. While Drubi was carefully reading the terms, Henry grabbed a huge rock, planning to smash him with it. But the rock was far too heavy, and it ended up crashing down on Henry himself. Right after that, Henry tried another way to get back at Drubi. He secretly poisoned Drubi's food and casually brought the meal over to him. But Drubi was sharp. He secretly switched their plates. Meanwhile, Henry had already dug a pit for Drubi. When he came back, he scarfed down the poisoned food without hesitation. Moments later, his body began to glow. He staggered toward the pit he had dug and finally fell right in. After a whole day of scheming, the two were about to get some sleep. But Henry came up with yet another wicked idea. This time, he planned to blow Drubi up with dynamite. What he didn't expect was that the dynamite somehow followed him. The second he lit the fuse, the explosives landed right beside him. Terrified, he leapt off the cliff, only to be bounced back up by a crooked tree below. The next morning, Henry once again stole the gold and some dynamite. When Drubi woke up, Henry surprisingly admitted his mistakes with a friendly smile and then handed over all the gold. Drubi was deeply touched. Without a second thought, he gave Henry half of it back, and just like that, the car exploded.